Welcome to the season of self-love, your daily dose of inspiration and encouragement. I'm your host, Nyomi Banks, and I am thrilled to be here with you today. This podcast is brought to you by Ask Nyomi and Elevate Me Self-Discovery. Are you ready to elevate your mindset and embrace the power of self-love? Well, have you come to the right place? Each day we'll dive into topics that will empower and inspire you on your journey towards self-discovery and personal growth. Whether you're looking to cultivate healthy relationships, boost your confidence, or find balance in your life, this podcast is here to support your every step of the way. We believe that self-love is the foundation of living a fulfilled and joyful life. And together we explore practical tips, insightful interviews, and transformative stories that will leave you feeling inspired and motivated. So join me Monday through Friday as we embark on this daily adventure of self-love. Tune into the Season of Self-Love podcast to start your day on a positive note and discover the limitless potential within yourself. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today is Tuesday, January 16, 2024, and I want to welcome you back to our ongoing conversation about living with purpose and intention. All right, my beautiful people, I am your host, the Goddess Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And it gives me great pleasure to lead you through another episode. Today, we are turning our attention to a vital component in our lives, and it's our health and well-being. So let's review on previous episodes which focus on creating career goals and see how we may apply similar principles to improve our physical and emotional well-being in 2024. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And we're going to come back and we're going to talk about why it's important to set intentions for health and well-being, all right? It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love, and we'll be right back.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast. Available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
Hey, this is Dog Pound Mike from Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast. Come check us out every week. And remember, I'm no relationship expert. I just tell it like I hear from the kennel. Get back at it.
I often find myself feeling stuck in my life and like I'm not reaching my full potential. But with Elevate Me, self-discovery, I've been able to tap into my inner self and discover what I truly want out of life. Elevate Me, self-discovery is an incredible program that combines video learning, self-help, and amazing audio to guide you through a journey of self-discovery. From feeling freedom and guided meditation to self-love and empowerment, this program is perfect for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. Don't let life pass you by.
Welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about intentions for health and well-being in the year of 2024, this year. Remember, this year is all about dominating in every aspect of your life. Let's start with a guided breathing practice before diving into today's topic. And this practice is about bringing awareness to our body and mind, which are important parts of our health and well-being. So join me in this moment of mindfulness as we prepare to gain a better grasp of our health goals, okay? All right, I want you to get comfortable. All right, find you a comfortable seated position with your back straight and your feet grounded. Gently close your eyes and take a moment to connect with your breath. Begin by taking slow, deep, And inhale through your nose, filling your belly with air. Hold it for a brief moment and then exhale slowly through your mouth, releasing any tension or stress. Now, as you continue to breathe, bring your attention to the sensation of your breath flowing in and out of your nostrils. Notice the coolness of the inhale and the warmth of the exhale. Now shift your focus to your body. Start with your feet. Now become aware of the sensation of your feet touching the ground. Feel the support beneath you, grounding you to the present moment. Now gradually move your awareness up to your legs, bringing attention to any area of tension or discomfort. Allow your breath to flow into those areas, bringing relaxation and release. Expand your awareness to your torso, noticing the rise and the fall of your chest with each breath. Scan your shoulders and neck and back, releasing any tightness or tension that you may feel. Finally, bring your attention to your head and face. Relax your jaw, soften your forehead, and let go of any thoughts of worries that may be occupying your mind at this time. Now take one last deep breath in, and as you exhale, gently open your eyes and allow yourself to carry this sense of awareness and calmness with you throughout the rest of the day. All right? And I want you to remember that just a minute of mindful breathing can make a world of difference. I want you to practice this exercise whenever you need a quick reset or a moment of peace. And stay connected to your body and mind and embrace the beauty of this present moment. Again, I want to thank you for joining me. Just giving me this opportunity to share this moment with you. And if you're new listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast, we do a daily breathing exercise every morning during the show to, it's a contribution towards our self-care routine, and that's being mindfulness and being in the moment. All right, before we get into the nitty-gritty of our topic into the show. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the topic in the show at hand today. And today, again, we're talking about intentions for health and well-being in the year of 2024. And I wanted to start off with in this section that we'll look at why setting objectives for our health and well-being is important. And especially as we have entered into the year of 2024. We'll talk about the importance of proactively caring for our physical and mental health, as well as how our intentions might influence our approach to well-being. First, start off by talking about why it's important for setting intentions for our health and well-being. See, setting objectives for one's health and well-being, especially at the start of a new year, is important for several reasons. First and foremost, it allows us to take ownership and responsibility for our own health and happiness. So by setting specific goals and intentions, we are actively acknowledging that our well-being matters and that we have the power to improve it. So when we have a clear objectives for our health and well-being, it helps us to stay focused and motivated, and it provides a sense of direction and purpose, giving us something to strive for and measure our progress against. And this can be particularly helpful when faced with challenges and setbacks along the way, as it reminds us of why we started and keeps us committed to our journey. Our intentions, they play a crucial role in influencing our approach to well-being. So when we set positive and empowering intentions, such as wanting to prioritize self-care, cultivating a healthier lifestyle, or developing a greater mental resilience, it shapes our mindset and guides our actions. See, our intentions act as a compass, helping us to make choices and decisions that align with our overall well-being. So furthermore, our intentions can fuel our motivation and determination. So when we set meaningful intentions, it's rooted in self-love and self-care. We are more likely to approach our health and well-being with compassion and kindness, and we become more forgiving of ourselves when we stumble and when we learn to celebrate small victories along the way. So this shift in the mindset creates a positive feedback loop. It makes us easier to sustain healthier habits and make long-term changes. So, setting objectives and intentions for our health and well-being, it empowers us to take an active role in our own self-care, and it allows us to prioritize our physical and mental health, leading to increased resilience, better overall well-being, and a more fulfilling life. So, when we all have those New Year resolution, okay, I'm going to get fit, I'm going to, lose some weight, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. That's a great start. That's a great start. But the thing is to plan it. Plan it and take small steps. You don't have to change your meal plan for every day. Let's take it 2 days at a time. Okay, we're going to eat, or we're going to take this out of we're going to try it for 5 days. We're going to take, let's just say, meat or chicken. Let's take chicken out of our meal for a week or 2 or 3 days and see how that goes. And have fun where you actually challenging yourself to these different things when making these New Year resolutions. Why a lot of our New Year's resolution fails is because we don't properly prepare for them. We have this goal here and we don't set little small goals before that big goal. All right, and another reason for setting objectives for one's health well-being is important is that it helps us to track our progress. It evaluates the effectiveness of our efforts. So by setting specific goals, we can monitor what we are doing and adjustments as needed. It allows us to stay to ourselves and ensures that we are making meaningful progress on our desired outcomes. So again, when we do those New Year's resolutions and we say we're going to do ABC, you know what I mean? Make those goals. And maybe some of them need to be readjusted. This is the time to do it. This is the time to do it. To readjust them. Okay, that didn't work. All right, that didn't work. Okay, how can I, get the same results, but try something different? So again, setting objectives can provide a sense of structure to our health and well-being, and it helps us to down larger goals into more manageable steps, making it easier to action and stay consistent. All right, so let's do this. We're going to take a quick break and then we're going to come back. And I have some practical tips and strategies on setting your intentions. All right. It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast, and we'll be right back.
Are you ready to kickstart your journey to a healthier, more fulfilling life? Introducing Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks. This transformative journal is your personal guide to achieving physical, mental, and emotional well-being. With its easy-to-follow prompts and powerful exercises, you'll embark on a 90-day healing journey like no other. Each morning, as you open the pages of this journal, you'll discover thought-provoking questions, uplifting affirmations, and space to reflect on your progress. It's your secret weapon to breaking free from old patterns and embracing a healthier, sexier you. Say goodbye to self-doubt and hello to self-love. Good Morning, My Sexy People will empower you to make positive changes every single day. You'll develop healthy habits, cultivate gratitude, and unlock your true potential. Whether you're seeking to improve your fitness, boost your confidence, or find inner peace, this journal is your trusted companion. It's the support system you need to stay motivated, focused, and inspired throughout your journey. Don't wait another day to start living your best life. Good Morning, My Sexy People, 90 Days to Kick Off. Your Healing Living Journal by Nyomi Banks is available now on Amazon. Grab your copy today and begin your transformation. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself, set your intentions, and unleash the sexy, vibrant person within. Get your copy of Good Morning, My Sexy People today, and let the healing begin.
All right, well, welcome back. It's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we're talking about intentions for health and well-being in the year 2024. And in our last segment, we talked about why it's important to set intentions for health and well-being. Setting health and well-being intentions entails more than just a desire to be healthy. It's a necessity, actionable, and realistic plans. In this segment, I'll provide practical advice and tactics to help you develop and achieve your health and wellness objectives. And everything from creating healthy habits to adding mindfulness and self-care into your daily routine. We will cover that all. All right, I want to start off about talking about developing and achieving health and wellness. The objective requires a combination of practical advice and tactics. And here are some tips that can help you on your journey. One is set SMART goals. Make sure the objectives are specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. We talk about this all the time, about making sure that you're not, so you won't set yourself up for failure. You know what I mean? So you won't get so overwhelmed because you haven't planned it out. And just be more specific in what it is that you want and put it on a timely manner. For example, instead of saying, I want to exercise more, set a goal like, I will go for a 30-minute walk every day after work. You understand what I'm saying? Or I will do a 15-minute workout before, I drop the kids off. You understand what I'm saying? So kind of set goals like that. All right, next, start small. Start small. Break your larger objective into smaller, manageable steps. And this makes it easier to stay motivated and build momentum. Now, for instance, if your goal is to eat healthier, start by incorporating one extra serving of vegetable into your daily meals. So like I said before, you know how we all start this New Year's resolution. And we all like, okay, we're going to quit cold turkey with this. And we're going to exercise 5 days a week for an hour. No, let's take it step by step. Let's add small things into our daily routine already. So then it better helps us for a successful ending. Does that make sense? I know we've been guilty of this. I know I have been guilty for this forever and a day. That this New Year's resolution, when 2024 comes, I'm going to do A, B, C, and D, and I'm going to change my whole entire routine. But guess what we didn't do? We didn't tell the rest of the people in our household that we were changing our routine. We didn't tell life that we were changing our whole routine like that. So we have to take things step by step. We have to break them down in smaller things and make changes one at a time. One at a time, because sometimes those changes have to be adjusted. They do. 3, create a routine. Establish consistent routine that includes healthy habits, whether it's waking up the same time each day, or scheduling your workouts in advance. Having a routine helps make these behaviors more automatic and increases the likelihood of sticking to them. So when you have a whole bunch of routines all at one time, it gets very overwhelming, because remember, you were doing something way before the new year came. So now you have to adjust everything. That does what? Becomes overwhelming. Then does what? Then now you want to throw your hands up and say, I give up. I'm not doing this anymore. Next, find an accountability partner. Share your goals with a friend, a mentor, or a coworker who can provide support and hold you accountable. The next thing is track your progress. Keep a record of your efforts and achievements. Use a journal, a smartphone app, or a fitness tracker to log your workouts in. meals, or other health-related activities. The next one is reward yourself. Celebrate milestones along the way to keep yourself motivated, and treat yourself to something you enjoy. Like a new workout outfit, one that's going to fit that new body that you have right now. That's because you was just working out. Because you did that, you added that 30-minute walk after you got off work. So before you even got home. You understand what I'm saying? Next, stay flexible. Be open to adjustments. Be open to adjusting your objective as needed. Life can be unpredictable and circumstances may be changing. Life will be lifing, y'all. It do. You might wake up in the morning and say, oh, I got this, and that phone call come in and it has now shifted your whole day. So now you have to be open and willing to be able to adjust and seek professional guidance. If you feel overwhelmed or unsure about how to approach your health and wellness, consider a consultant with healthcare, professional nutritionist, a personal trainer. On Instagram, they have so many different, I follow them. I have me a whole little save you thing that I go and I look at things, and sometimes I might tap them, email them, seriously, and ask a question. Especially if you don't have the funds to be able to, but then they do have programs. That's like a $10 program, a $20 or $30 program that you can get involved in. But there's always something for you to do. My thing is take your time. Take your time and enjoy the process. Don't try to change everything all at one time. Because what you're going to be looking at is not what you want to see. And why I'm saying that is because you're going to overwhelm your body so much, your mind so much, that it's going to take you back to one. And that's not what you want to do. So we have to take our time in how we move in life with our new projects. I got a message this morning that I am guided divinely, meaning that with my guidance as being guided, I am guided to the right moment in time, meaning that the space that I am right now is where I'm supposed to be. So where you are at right now is where you are supposed to be. Now it's up for you to understand what this moment right now means for you. What have you learned in this moment right now? What do you want in this moment? I'm not talking about tomorrow, and I'm not talking about yesterday. I'm talking about in the moment now. Now, once you know what's the moment that you want for now, how can that moment that you learned today, whether it's this morning, this afternoon, or this evening, whatever time that you are listening to it, how can I use that for tomorrow? So let's go back to taking things day by day, step by step. We have our ultimate goal up here. But what can I do today that's going to help for that big goal? Or better yet, that next step. So remember, we have to take things day by day. And I'm saying this to you over and over again because I am repeating this in my head. Because I'm telling you, I have to continue to check myself because I want things to happen like, bam. And I will go all in. I will jump all the way in. And now I have to stand in and stick my toe in there for a minute. Then sit down on the ledge and, swing my feet. I have to do that now because I will definitely jump all the way in there. So I have to pull myself back. I said, hold on, girl, hold on. Because we got to watch and see. We have to see how these waves flowing. We have to see how this temperature is. Is it too cold for us? Is it too hot for us? Or is it just right? Let me make sure that I got A, B, C, and D together. And it's not me being fearful. That's not it. It's me taking time. It's me paying attention. It's me being specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Meaning that now I'm putting a time limit. I'm putting goals on each thing that I'm doing. Whether they're large or small, but we have to know that we have to build it. We can't just go straight in. We just can't go straight in. And it happens with, I'm telling you, let me see, when did I start the New Year's resolution with my mental wellness and body? I think I probably in my 30s, probably after I had my second baby. That is when I got on the diet thing, the healthy eating thing. So what's that? 20 years? Oh, Jesus. 20 years. Excuse me. 20 years. So for 20 years, 20 years, because I did it last year. I'm just going to be honest. For 20 years, I used to start my resolution where I go cold turkey with everything. And it would last me for a good 90 days. But then at the end of that 90 days, I will be so jacked up because I've missed so much stuff that was supposed to be happening, and I didn't know how to balance everything. So everything was off balance because I kept my one focus right here and just forgot everything else. We do that. So instead of us taking, a little bit and putting it in our already daily routine, instead of rearranging the whole thing. And when it comes to rewiring our brain, let's take it day by day. That's another reason why doing the Season of Self-Love podcast on a daily, Monday through Friday, it helps us to be accountable, but also it helps rewire, because some things that I say, we repeat it. We have to. I have to. Because the things that we talk about, they're interchangeable. They change into every aspect of our lives. We're talking about the SMART goals. That goes in every aspect of our lives. Every aspect. Mindfulness. Creating a routine. Finding people to be accountable for. So, let's be patient with ourselves. Let's be patient with the journey. Let's enjoy the journey. Let's not be overachievers. And what I mean by that, let's not jump all the way in like it's an all or nothing thing. Because we had time. We have all the time in the world. We have all the time in the universe, because what's for you is going to be for you. What's for you is going to be for you. You have to believe that whatever your goal is, that you are going to accomplish it. But you want to do it healthy. You want to be balanced with harmony and peace with it. Y'all understand that? All right, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back. And then we're going to close out the show. All right, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks, here on this Season of Self-Love podcast. And we'll be right back.
Hey, it's your girl, the goddess, Nyomi Banks. And make sure you tune in every Thursday night to Ask Nyomi Bridging the Gap podcast, where we talk about everything from love, sex, relationship, cultural differences, and so much more. We're bridging the gap between them all. And we even talk about spiritual uplifting. You need to stop by Neon.com, Mike, as well as the BTG crew. We have some amazing guests that come through. You never know. Just make sure you tune in Thursday night, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Go to AskNyomi.com and tell them Nyomi sent you.
Welcome to the Season of Self-Love podcast with Nyomi Banks, where every day is a chance to embrace self-discovery and personal growth. Join Nyomi on a transformative journey, streaming exclusively on Spotify and Breaker. With daily episodes from Monday through Friday, podcast is your daily dose of inspiration, motivation, and self-love. Dive deep into engaging conversations about self-care, mindfulness, and personal development. Nyomi brings you expert insights, practical tips, and uplifting stories from thought leaders in the field. Embark on a journey of self-discovery and unlock the power of self-love. Mark your calendars and tune in to the Season of Self-Love podcast, available every weekday on Spotify and Spreaker. Remember, it's time to prioritize yourself and embrace the beautiful season of self-love. Get inspired and join Nyomi Banks on the Season of Self-Love podcast.
I often find myself feeling stuck in my life and like I'm not reaching my full potential. But with Elevate Me, self-discovery, I've been able to tap into my inner self and discover what I truly want out of life. Elevate Me, self-discovery is an incredible program that combines video learning, self-help, and amazing audio to guide you through a journey of self-discovery. From feeling freedom and guided meditation to self-love and empowerment, this program is perfect for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. Don't let life pass you by.
Well, welcome back. It's your girl, Goddess Nyomi Banks here on the Season of Self-Love podcast. And today we've been talking about intentions for health and well-being in the year 2024. And we started off talking about why it's important to set intentions for health and well-being, as well as I share some practical tips and strategies for setting intentions in this area. I just want to remind you all to just take your time. Take your time with this journey. And I know you're like, but we've been doing this forever. No, you haven't been doing it forever like this. So take your time and enjoy this. Take a moment to smell the roses. Now I understand what that means. Now I understand what that means. But have compassion with yourself and be patient with yourself. Understand that life is a learning experience, period. We all do not have the answers. And even though I'm sitting on this podcast and I am talking to you, I am coming from an experience of life. It might not be your way, but it's something out of my life that you can take from it and resonate it with yours. Say, oh, I can take that, I understand that, and make it fit for you. It don't have to be mine, but it can fit for you. So I know the month of January, we talked about setting intentions, and I'm so excited for next month in February. I have a surprise for everyone, but also I want to talk to you. Remember last week that I said that I was going to be posting on the Nyomi's World YouTube channel, that if you needed any guided meditations or breathing exercises, that I will be posting on there weekly. And it started yesterday, so I posted one yesterday, and I will be trying to do at least two a week for right now. And also I talked about me doing the releasing the ebook for setting intentions. And yes, by the end of the month, it will be ready to go. I'm still on page 3. Yes, I'm taking my time with it. I don't want to force it. I don't want to push it out too quickly. So I'm being in the moment. And I want to be very honest, even as I talk to you all about intention setting on the podcast this month, there are certain things that I'm learning that I'm rewriting it as we speak. So I am still going through the process as well, right along with you all. And I just want to thank you all for just trusting me and coming back here every day, listening to the podcast. But also remember, write down your reviews. Go write a review. Give me 4 stars, 5 stars. I won't take no less than that. But thank you again. Now, as we conclude today's session, I encourage you to prioritize your health and well-being goals for 2024. And I want you to remember that caring your health is an act of tremendous self-love and respect. And again, I thank you again for tuning in today. And I hope that you're encouraged to establish aspiration that nourishes and honors your body and mind. So let us go on the road to a better and more contented self-love. All right? Have a good one. Thank you for listening to the Season of Self-Love podcast. If you have any questions or would like to connect with us, you can follow us on social media. Just search for the Season of Self-Love on Instagram. And if you have any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, feel free to email us at elevateme9999@gmail.com. And remember, you are worthy of love, growth, and happiness. So keep shining bright, and I'll see you tomorrow for another episode of the Season of Self-Love. Be good to one another and yourselves, and always keep it sexy. Send a light, love, and prayers.